G'day there, you're watching the Aussie BIM Guru, and today I've got a special channel community update to celebrate 1,000 subscribers. So we got there. Happened a lot quicker than I expected, so really cool. So we're just sitting over 1,000 subscribers at the moment. I think we hit it on the weekend, and we've started about 6 months ago with this channel. So my first video I uploaded in March. It's just a video about shared parameters. For some reason it's my most popular video as well. But since then I've been releasing videos about Dynamo, Revit and other software as well. It's important to note that I've hit 1,000 subscribers. So obviously a really big question that comes up here is advertising on the channel. So the answer to that one is... this is an educational channel. I'm not going to put ads on this ever. I have a job, I have an income, so this is always just going to be a free-to-watch, ad-free channel. So if you ever see any ads on this channel, let me know and they'll be taken off as soon as possible. But there shouldn't be any. So no monetization. So the point of this video is to just talk about some changes to the channel moving forward, all positive of course. Send out some thank yous to people that have helped me get where I am so far, and also just some laughs along the way that you might not have noticed in the channel. So I guess why did I start the channel? Some people have asked me. So I've used a lot of software in my career so far, predominantly Revit and Dynamo, but there is a lot of other programs I'm exploring as well as a BIM manager. So I think it's really important for me to share that back to everyone else in the industry. There's a lot of education out there, but from what I know, it's typically not of high quality or it's not at an advanced level. So I've been trying to give back what I think is professional level quality advice on how you can use software and workflows in architecture and the AEC industry. And I'm getting some great feedback, so I think it's been going well so far. So I started off with just 2 videos when the Aussie BIM Guru began, and even then I didn't really know what to do with it. All I had was a brand and also just a format for the channel, and I just started producing content. But as I went on, I realized that things like Dynamo were very popular and there was a lot of people wanting to see more. So currently we're actually sitting at 93 videos on the channel, so quite a lot for 6 months. 42 on Dynamo, 32 on Revit, and then some miscellaneous videos around that. So I'm going to change the focus of the channel a little bit. I am the Aussie BIM Guru, not the Aussie Revit or Dynamo Guru, so we are going to look at some other platforms coming up. So I'm going to shift the focus off Dynamo a little bit. I'm not necessarily out of things to share, but I want to diversify what the channel covers. I'm going to return back to fundamentals and Revit here and there because I think I've probably lost a few of the newer users who are just coming to terms with how Revit works. But I'm going to try and focus on topics that aren't covered as frequently by other channels, or they're not covered in a way that I think is appropriate for a professional use case for Revit. So these will be things like rendering, phasing, filtering, advanced content creation, and workflows that center themselves around documentation, which we do out in the real world. I'll also be looking at Navisworks eventually as well. There's actually some great series on Navisworks out there, so it's more going to be tailored towards how I use Navisworks and some tips and tricks. Expect a little bit of Python to appear on the channel quite soon. I've been teaching myself Python very slowly in the background, so I will start putting out some little workflows here and there that you can use. And of course, some of you who follow me on LinkedIn might have noticed that I'm actually starting to use Rhinoceros and Grasshopper as well. And it's really interesting how this program compares to Dynamo with Revit. So I think there's going to be some great videos to make about this and some good workflows to share with the channel. And I really want to build a bridge between Dynamo and Grasshopper users. I think that there's great use cases for both tools, and I think that there's a lot of conflict between the user bases that doesn't need to be there. So this channel will hopefully help bridge that gap. I guess a funny little thing to touch on that you might have noticed during my videos, some of the stars of the channel are my cats. So a couple of people here and there have commented on sudden interruptions by kittens over my shoulder or tails up. So this is one of my cats in my videos, Aussie, or Oswald. It's currently 1 year old, so I got him just before I started off the channel. And this is his brother, Eddie, or Edward. You don't see him in the videos very often because he's typically hiding or sleeping. But yeah, they're currently actually just next to me right now. So if people like cats, there they are, stars of the show. I'm sure they'll keep appearing in my videos as I keep making them. So one change that I wanted to discuss, back to business, is just the frequency of my videos. So I'm going to be focusing on quality over quantity. I've always tried to deliver high quality videos and teaching, and I put a lot of time and effort into making sure that my videos contain only things that I think people need to know. So my video frequency is going to change. I've been making 3 videos a week. It's too many. I'm noticing my quality is dropping slightly. So I want to focus more on really focusing on good quality videos. So I'm going to be dropping to 2 videos per week typically. So until now, I've been doing a Monday, Wednesday, Friday release cycle. I'm going to be changing that to Monday, Thursday, and I'm going to see how that goes. If not, I might try Monday, Friday. This is also to suit my LinkedIn network. I noticed that my LinkedIn is quite busy on Monday and also on Friday. So I'll see how Thursdays go, and maybe they'll go to Friday to suit my LinkedIn network as well. So just a couple of laughs. I always had fun looking at these. So it seems that the closed captions on YouTube and the Australian accent don't go well they don't go together too well. So sometimes Aussie BIM Guru doesn't quite translate the way you think it would. We'll start with some of the funnier ones and work our way through them, but this one, other social emails, Ben Gurion today, I'm going to run through a quick dynamo. I don't know how the hell it got to that one. David Ben Gurion is the former Prime Minister of Israel, so it doesn't really make any sense. You're watching the Azab in Guru. The Al Azab is a book in the Quran, so I don't know how they got that. This one's great. So, okay, there you're watching the Odds Evens Guru today. So it sounds a bit like I'm a count from Sesame Street there, so that's great. Staying on theme, you're watching the Aussie Bin Guru. So I'm Oscar the Grouch. It's funny actually, my partner, when I first met her, actually thought I said I was a bin guru or a bin manager. She thought I worked in recycling until I had to explain the role to her. And this one, I can't even put this one together. You're watching the Aussie Vinegar Ooh. And today I'm running through. It's like, what the hell? And I like this one too. You're watching the Aussie Boom Guru, so I'm teaching you how to make bombs or something like that. And my favourite one is watching the Aussie Bean Guru. So it seems like YouTube hasn't quite figured out who I am yet, even if most of you have. So back to the topic. So the Aussie BIM Guru. So I need to thank some people that have helped me along the way, or helped expose my channel, or just contributed to the channel as well. So I'll just start with the people that actually first reached out to me. So Kai Zhu, he met up with me via LinkedIn and actually let me know, that he liked the channel, and this sort of motivated me to keep going because it was quite early at this stage and I'd only really had a small amount of subscribers for the first 2 months. So he really motivated me to keep going with that reach out. Same with Alex Watkins as well. He reached out as well to me via YouTube and then Gmail, and it was good to discuss, the state of BIM with him. So I really appreciate that. The first YouTuber to reach out to me, Dalton. So Dalton actually runs a channel called the BIM Coordinator, and we've had a lot of fun talking about things like Python scripting and how to manage large-scale BIM in our offices. And his YouTube channel is great as well, so definitely give it a look. Highly recommend you watch some of his videos. The channel's still growing as well, like mine, but give him all the support you can. The first BIM celebrity to reach out to me was actually Nicholas Cattelia, who manages a Revit page and blog called Revit Pure. These are fantastic standards. I actually used them myself when I was learning Revit, so it was really cool to hear from him. So go check out Revit Pure as well to support his work. I've got a lot of what I call thinkers that have reached out to me via LinkedIn. So some of the key ones are here. These people have given me great ideas about BIM and how it situates itself in my industry. But they've also reached out and spoken to me about my channel and given me encouragement, and I really appreciate that. So thank you. These are some of the noders, or the coders as I call them. These are probably 5 of the main people who've reached out or discussed coding and Dynamo with me on LinkedIn, YouTube, and my Gmail. Especially Sujan, Alan, and Jose. They've been very active with troubleshooting scripts with me, so I really appreciate all the effort you've put into reaching out to me. And some of my sharers, so I think these 5 people I've noticed are nearly always sharing my posts that I put up on LinkedIn, which are my YouTube videos, which really helps expose the channel and let my videos reach other people, so thanks to them. And of course there's some locals in New South Wales, in particular the 3 on your right, who manage the Dynamo Sydney user group. So probably these 6 people have had the most collaboration with my channel, and I've met them all in person as well, which is great, so thank you. And of course, YouTubers. These are a lot of the people that have commented at least once on my channel and given me some feedback on what I'm doing, or just given me support as I go along. So I really appreciate it. And of course, there's many more of you. There's at least 1,000 of you, of course. So thanks so much for all the support you've given to the channel so far, and I look forward to hearing more from you in the future. So thanks for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in future videos as they come. Cool. So there we go. I'll see you in the next video. And if you're not already following and subscribing, feel free to do so. Come join the first 1,000, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks. Take care. Bye.